Well, joining me now is former Liberal MP Nicole Flint and Danica DiGiorgio, the host of 3 new Sky News shows this year, Opinionated on Friday nights, Danica DiGiorgio on Sundays, and Danica Goes Global every Monday on YouTube. Congratulations, my friend Danica, and welcome to you both. Let's kick off with a new poll by the Institute of Public Affairs, which has found the majority of young people don't want companies to allow staff to take an alternative day off to the Australia Day holiday. Major companies like Telstra, PwC, KPMG and the Big 4 banks all allow staff to take the public holiday on a day other than January 26th, and a whopping 72% of Australian aged 18 to 24 think this practice is wrong, and 53% of those 25 to 34 are against the move. Danica, I'll start with you. I think a lot of big corporations would assume younger people were anti-Australia Day, since they do tend to be more progressive, but this shows that's actually wrong.
No, you're right, and thank you for your kind words at the start there. It does show that it's wrong, and I do wonder, Caroline, if we can put it down to the events of the last 12 months in this country, because when we have seen the terrorist attack, for example, in Bondi, it actually brings people together and it makes people really question our values and question what it means to be an Australian. So I'm wondering if that did have an influence. But overall, I still think that the progressive left really hates our values, and over time they've been seeking to destroy everything that it means to be an Australian and to take down everything that the wonderful British settlers brought here and that we should be, so proud of. In my opinion, pretending that Australia Day doesn't exist or trying to, swap the days out like these big corporations are, it's actually a slap in the face for the everyday Aussies who love this country, love our values and are proud to be Australians. Now, if you're not proud to be an Australian, then I would ask the question, what on earth are you doing here? Because on January 26th, on Australia Day, we'll all get to wake up, not in a war zone, not in a third world country, not protesting for our rights. I watched your interview earlier about Iran, because we already have those freedoms and we should be grateful for it. And also, Caroline, these big corporations should learn from their past mistakes. Look what happened to Woolworths when they backed The Voice. Then they banned Australia Day merchandise. They were forced to backflip. We saw the Australian Venues Co. They had to backflip as well on their plans to cancel Australia Day events at pubs. So it backfires. Go woke, go broke.
Yeah, I was going to say the exact same thing. I mean, it's a cliche for a reason, because it's true, Nicole. The New South Wales Premier, Chris Minns, announced today what he's called the country's largest Australia Day program, which will also feature a tribute to those affected by the Bondi terror attack. Nicole, I'm not sure what they're planning in South Australia, but I think it is heartening to see a return to pride in the National Day and coming from the state government, especially at a time of such deep pain and division in Sydney.
It certainly is, and let's hope that the Prime Minister follows the lead of Premier Chris Minns and does something very symbolic, which would be, well, not just symbolic, but practical, which would be forcing every single council around Australia to reinstate their Australia Day celebrations and their Australia Day citizenship ceremonies, because becoming a citizen on Australia Day is one of the best events that I attended as a federal member of parliament. It's really special, and the fact that we have let so many woke councils get away with denigrating our National Day, it has to stop. And it's really exciting to also see so many young people saying, no, we want to keep Australia Day. It's important to us, it's important to our nation, and we are so sick of being told what to do and what to think. And this poll shows that there is great hope for our future.
Yeah, I agree.